Hey everybody, Tonya Shepherd Hatfield, nurse practitioner here. This is the new addition to our family. This is Rosie Erlene Hatfield. This is Brandon's baby. It's supposed to be my dog, but it's kind of turned out to be his dog. So she's going to help me today. Um, well, it's been just another one of these days. We in Floyd County, we still don't have any positive cases in Floyd County yet. The although they did get on there and talk about the Rogers Gun and Pawn Shop in Betsy Lane. They said anybody that has been there needs to self quarantine for 14 days if you have been there since March the 29th. So somebody there obviously ended up being positive. So um, it kind of depends on when you were there when you need to start your quarantine. So if you were there on April the 1st, then you start your 14-day quarantine then. They said if you develop any kind of a cough, fever, or respiratory difficulties and you have been in that pawn shop, then you can call your medical provider or you can call the health department. And that number there at the Floyd County Health Department is 606-886-2788. Pike County had a press conference today. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with my video here. Anyway, Pike County had a press conference today, and they were talking about I think they've got a total of 4 Pike County people that are positive now. But they were also talking about, Ray Jones got on there and was talking about Dr. Fauci. Apparently people have been bad-mouthing or threatening or saying terrible racist things about Dr. Fauci, the infectious disease doctor at Pikeville. I have no idea why anybody would do that. That's just stupid. He is one of the lead infectious disease doctors we've got around here, and we don't have that many. So y'all need to be nice to him. Because if you get this and you end up in the hospital, what are you going to do if you look up and he's the one that's there to save you and you're the one bad mouthing him? One thing that Ray Jones did say about social media, and I had to write this down because this was just a great quote. He says, social media gives a voice to people who probably shouldn't have one. And there's a lot of people out there that probably shouldn't say anything on social media because they're not nice about it. In Kentucky today, we have 1,693 total positives in the state. We had 242 new cases today and 11 deaths. We've had a total of 90 deaths in the state so far. I'm not sure if I guess my video's still going. Okay. There was a girl yesterday that was positive from Knott County. Sweet girl. Apparently, WYMT had announced her age and her place of work, so she decided to go live and apologize to the people that she had been around because I guess she probably felt obligated after that. So, way to go, WYMT. The hazard patient, one of the hazard patients that is home quarantined, I reckon people have been pretty aggressive toward her too, and she's been home quarantined for like 3 weeks or something because she's still having symptoms. And people are literally driving by her house all day long, making sure she's home. They're calling in, reporting, hey, she's here and hey, she's there. She's not left the house. I mean, people are acting really, really ugly about this toward people that are getting sick, toward sick people. You know, like it's not even peaked here yet. And like all these people we know they're going to get this. People's going to start getting sick, or at least they're going to start showing positive. I hope nobody else really gets sick with this, but they're probably going to. let's see. So yeah, one of the hazard patients that's home quarantined. I mean, just her community, people that knows where she lives, are giving her a hard time over this, making sure that she's staying home. Well, there's all these people. She had to catch it somewhere, so those people are probably still out there wandering around in the streets, going to Walmart and taking all their youngins and all that stuff. So, um, we have to be good to our neighbors. We have to be good to people and quit being so afraid of this. If you're afraid of it so bad, stay at the house. So when you do go out, go one person per cart in these stores. Leave your family at the house. Shop for your neighbors. Pray for everybody. Pray for our people. I mean, this is Good Friday. This is Easter weekend. Everybody needs to have a little bit of gratitude that they're not sick if they're not. Pray for your family. Be glad that you're there with them. God's given us a little bit of time with our families at home to where we ain't got no excuse to get out right now. Wear masks when you're in public. Keep your social distancing. Do your hand washing. Use a hand sanitizer. Quit with the gloves. You're just contaminating everything. Wasting gloves. Just wash your hands. Don't hang out with anyone that you don't live with. Don't get in the car with anyone that you don't live with. No social gatherings, which is going to be tough because this is Easter weekend. Take your shoes off at the door. Don't wear your shoes into the house. I saw, let me see. I'm trying to check my notes here. Numbers in the nation right now. We've got 492,000 positive cases in the nation. Now, 27,744 of those have recovered, but we in the nation have had 18,350 deaths. 18,000. And that's just in a few weeks. That's like numbers, that's like flu death numbers for the whole season. And this is just in a few weeks. Wait a minute. Wonder when we're expected to peak in the state. I figure within the next 3 to 4 weeks we're gonna peak because they're going to start doing more testing, so we're going to start seeing more positive numbers. So just kind of be prepared for that. I hope we peak. I think that they're saying that some of these bigger cities are starting to peak and level back out, but they're afraid to really let loose and let people out just yet because just as soon as they raise the barn door, everybody's going to go out and start doing their thing like they used to and getting out in big crowds and all that, and then it's going to pass around again. I mean, New York is doing, if you watch those articles from New York right now, they're doing mass burials of people, but the reason that they're doing that is they shortened the deadline to claim the bodies of the dead up there. So instead of having a month to claim a body or however long it was, now it's like just a few days or whatever. So they're taking these bodies and putting them in their public cemeteries there and doing mass burials, which I think is sad. That there's people out there, first off, they're in the hospital, they're sick with this virus and they're dying. Most of them are dying alone, and then they're getting put in a grave with 100 other people. I mean, that's a heck of a way to go out. And that's really, really sad. So, now, yeah, I said about 3 to 4 weeks. Now, I'm not sure on that, so don't hold me to that. I don't know that anybody can really put a definite date on that because, first off, we're not doing the tests yet that we need to be, so we don't know. We just, when they start doing all the tests like they're supposed to and we see how many positives they are and how that's going to peak, then they'll be able to monitor the trend a little bit better. How much do the tests cost? They're not supposed to cost you anything. Let me get out my papers here. The if you're having problems with your insurance or you don't have any insurance, wait a minute. You can go on the governor's website and you can sign up on that Benefind. This is the governor's website. That Kentucky COVID-19.kentucky.gov. This is a number that you can call. But on this website, it will lead you to the Benefind website there too. This is a number you call anywhere in the state if you think you're sick and you need to seek care. And this chart comes off of that website, and it gives you a little bit of hints on how to seek care. But if you're having trouble on the Benefind website and you need insurance, here, call these gals. Call this little company right here. These gals will answer the phone and they will walk you through it. They will do this for you. You just sit on the phone, you give them your information, you will have a Medicaid number before you hang up. Community Connections, these gals are in Manchester, 606-658-2276. They will help you with Medicaid. They do all kinds of stuff there too. They help with Medicare. They help get you supplements. They help with hearing aids. They help with dentures. They help with all kinds of stuff. I'm actually going to keep that number when my office gets open because I'm constantly trying to help people find stuff like that. And so these girls are going to be my go-to people. This is sad times out there right now. Everybody's quarantined. It's Easter weekend. Everybody's freaked out. I can't go be with my family. And, you know, and it's terrible times for everybody. It's not about person, but if you're sitting home and depressed and things are messing with your head, here's this number. If you feel like you're going to hurt yourself because of the way that times are or the hard time that you're having with everything, call a friend. Call this number, 1-800-273-8255. This is the Suicide Prevention Lifeline.org is the web address. If you're sick, or if you have questions about anything that's going on, we've got ARH all over the place. This is the ARH number, open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., 606-439-7100. Call them. They'll tell you what to do if you think you're sick. Here's the coronavirus map. That's that John Hopkins map that I look at all the time and get my numbers from. coronavirus.jhu.edu/map.html. You guys want to take a look at that? I'm like always looking at that thing. This is the number to report any gatherings that shouldn't be happening. 833 Kentucky Safer. That's when you tell Andy. And then for our addicts in the area, if you're looking for a meeting or looking for some support, you're having a hard time, if you need help for any reason, this is the number you call, 855-319-8869. And this is the grassrootsna.org. And I know that they have, like, this area, grassroots area meetings are on there for Zoom meetings, but you can get on the NA website and there should be, you should be able to find a meeting anywhere at any hour. Like, if you want to do an NA meeting in, in Fiji, and they have them there, then you could probably find it on that website somehow, navigate to that and find them every hour, on the hour, somewhere in the world. You can do a meeting, which I may actually try to put together something and put a link to it with like the meeting numbers for Zoom right now. That's a pretty interesting opportunity that that everybody has right now with NA to get on these meetings. I mean, do a meeting at any hour, any time of day, anywhere in the world. So get out of the fishbowl. Let's see. I'm going to try to do this without messing this up. Okay. All right, looks like everybody, there's a lot of people that has called that number. I'm glad. Them girls are very appreciative of that. Let's see. I can't get my parents to take it seriously and stay home. I think there's a lot of people like that right now. They don't understand. My parents stay home because I hound them like constantly. Even my sister stays home because it worries me to death thoughts that they get out. I'm an essential employee out there, so I have to get out. If not, I'd be sitting right here at the house all the time. My husband is an essential employee with our heating and cooling company. So he is out all the time, and trust me, I have laid down the law to him. He wears his masks and his shoe covers and his jackets, and he's got hand sanitizer in the truck and the Clorox wipes and all that. I mean, you just have to. You can't. If you have to go out, then you have to take precautions, and just everybody be careful. And like I said, be kind to your neighbors. This is Easter weekend. Think about the reasons behind that. And I love Easter at my church, and I didn't get to do communion with my people like we did last year, and we have very emotional services when it comes to our holidays like this. So I'll do a shout out for my church right now. Destination Community Church, Sunday mornings, they go live on Facebook on their website. So join us for church on Sunday. Everybody needs to get in on a church. If church is your thing, then there should be all kinds of online churches Sunday morning for Easter. So pray for everybody. Pray for your neighbors. Help your neighbors. Don't harass your neighbors if they end up with this virus. Lord have mercy. These other people, and I really hope nobody is harassing that little girl over there in Hyman either. That would just be terrible. Because somebody's probably brought it into her because she probably got it at work, and she works at a place where people come in. But we can get it anywhere. We can get it at the store. We can get it off of our phones. We can get it off of a table or a doorknob or anything like that. So just everybody take care of yourself and wash your hands, take shoes off the door, social distance, wear a mask when you're in public. People seem to be doing a little bit better than that, but everybody can do that. It ain't that big a deal. It's not like you're not going to be cool because you're wearing a mask in public. I'm trying to look. But yeah, the quote of the day was Ray Jones. Social media gives a voice to people who probably shouldn't have one. And there may be people out there that think that I shouldn't have one, but social media gives me that voice. But now I tell you, I can't watch the comments when I'm trying to watch the local health departments and stuff like that. I can't watch the comments because there's people that just says things and they're so off the wall and not nice. And especially the stuff, I guess, I didn't see what all was being said about Dr. Fauci yesterday in the press conference, but apparently it was terrible. He didn't even come on there today, and I don't blame him. This ain't no time for that. So, what should we do with our groceries as we buy them? Well, you got to get them to the house first, but you got to remember, try to wipe everything off when you get it home. Throw away those little plastic bags that you get at the store. You can disinfect, take Lysol spray or something, spray out the trunk of your car as you haul them home. But just pick up the things that you know you're going to buy. Don't be picking up things all over the shelves and looking at this and looking at that, because what if somebody else did that right before you to those same things that you're grabbing? That's how stuff gets passed along. Just don't handle things right now that you don't have to. wipe them carts off when you get there. They're supposed to have stuff there when you first go in and grab your cart to wipe it off with. Okay. So until next time, I hope everybody has a good Easter weekend with the family that you live in the house with. And I'll take little Rosie Earlene here and go in here and start trying to fix supper because I worked all day. And I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions, send me a message, comment on this video. Those links that I have that I showed you on the papers here, I'll put them on this video too. So if you have any questions, you can find it. And thankfully you have a voice. I'm glad, Nikki. I miss you and your boys. So, but throw me out some questions. If there's anything that I need to try to look at, if I'm wrong about something, point it out, and I'll go over that with this next video. Until next time, people, peace out.